Hey guys, it's Jeff, and today we have a ton of Apple news, just like a ton of leaks, rumors, and also confirmations of some designs by Apple coming later this year. So if you are super pumped to hear all about this news, make sure to leave a like on the video and also get subscribed and hit the bell button to get updates as soon as any of our future news content comes out. We have a lot to talk about today, so let's go ahead and get started. This video is sponsored by CyberGhost VPN, and it's quite possibly the best VPN service out there, and this is why. It gives you access to geo-restricted websites and services, actively protects your web browsing, gives you access to streaming services, and protects your data as you are on public Wi-Fi networks. These are just a few of many things CyberGhost VPN can do for you. What's also cool is they never collect or share your data with anyone, so you know everything is truly private using CyberGhost VPN. So go check them out. There's a link in the video description below where you can get more info about what CyberGhost can do for you. And also you can order through that link to get an offer of $2.75 a month, which is super cheap and definitely well worth it for this awesome VPN service. Okay, so first things first, we are going to talk about the 16-inch MacBook Pro. So far, Apple has not confirmed a 16-inch MacBook Pro, but we have had rumors from Minchico, a very reliable source when it comes to Apple products or upcoming Apple products, that a 16-inch MacBook Pro is in the works and should be coming later this year in about the fall or winter time. Now, what are the specs with this 16-inch MacBook Pro? We just saw a slight refresh of the 15-inch model. Well, we should be getting the kind of new CPUs from Intel, 6 and 8 core variations. I don't expect it to go any higher than that just because we have to keep heat to a minimum on the laptops. We should be seeing new GPUs from AMD, which are more powerful than the current configurations in the current generation MacBook Pros. And the big kicker is we should be seeing a new LCD display featuring full 4K resolution Retina. So we should be seeing new displays coming from Apple that will be almost bezel-less around the edges. So that will give you that 16 inches without really changing kind of like the form factor of the entire device. So if you have a 15-inch MacBook Pro currently, you will likely just have the same form factor, but just near bezel-less design will push that out to a 16-inch display. This will be an LCD panel, as I said, not OLED. I don't think OLED is quite ready yet. Obviously, we have to keep costs down, so this will be the most cost-efficient design coming from Apple, likely later this year in the fall or winter time. Now, one other thing that we might be seeing is Face ID in the upcoming MacBook Pros. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but it would only make sense that since Face ID is on the iPad, it's on the iPhone, that we should be seeing Face ID coming to the MacBook Pro lineup. Now, the next change that we should be seeing on this MacBook Pro model, and of course, all MacBook models, is really a new keyboard design. Current generation MacBook Pros and MacBooks have the butterfly switch design, which doesn't really hold up to dust and particles and is not very reliable over time. Even the current generation 15-inch MacBook Pros that were just refreshed have a kind of recall on the keyboard, so you can just go in and get it fixed for free. And yeah, it's just super disappointing that Apple has continued with that design, but it looks like they are moving on to a scissor switch design later this fall or in the winter with all new models of the MacBook Pro and MacBook. So look for that new design. It should hold up better to dust and particles getting into the keyboard as it would naturally with a laptop, and will hold up better over time so that your typing experience is consistent over time, unlike the butterfly system. Okay, so the next thing that we have to talk about is Apple's foldable iPad Pro. Yes, it has been reported by Jeff Min from IHS Markit that we should be seeing a foldable iPad Pro coming as early as 2020. So early 2020, we should be seeing a foldable iPad Pro. I, for one, am very, very skeptical at this. Obviously, Samsung has not perfected their foldable device, and I don't think Apple would be rushing to push out a Pro device like the iPad Pro with foldable display technology. Let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are on a foldable iPad Pro and if you would actually buy something like that I would really love to know. But yes, a foldable iPad Pro, and it will be featuring 5G technology and a kind of true depth sensor on the back camera, which would allow you to take kind of 3D images of your surroundings and be able to edit those with the Apple Pencil. Yes, it's a very far off rumor, but that would be super exciting to see a foldable iPad Pro in 2020. Okay, so the next thing that we have to talk about is MacBook Pro explosions. Yes, that is super wild. MacBook Pros have been exploding, and you can see from the images here, this user had his MacBook Pro battery explode and actually cause a lot of burning on his coffee table, and of course it melted through the chassis of his MacBook Pro. Now, this kind of all leads back to a recall from Apple, a recall of MacBook Pro batteries specific to models of the 15-inch MacBook Pro from September of 2015 to fall of 2017. So, of course, if you have a 15-inch MacBook Pro and you're in between those two dates, you should definitely head down to the link in the video description below where you can go ahead and check out if your MacBook Pro has been affected by this kind of faulty battery. That link down below, you can just enter your serial number into Apple's website there, and they will kind of tell you if you need a replacement of your battery. Of course, if you do, that is fully covered by Apple. It is a recall, so all you have to do is schedule an appointment, and that replacement battery will be totally free. Now, the last piece of news that we have to talk about is seemingly the iPhone 11 design has been confirmed by a case maker that goes by the name of Ghost Tech. Ghost Tech has been making cases for Android and Apple devices for a very long time now, and they have actually predicted the correct designs months in advance of the iPhone XR and as well the Samsung Galaxy S10 devices. So should we trust this case maker and their prediction of the iPhone 11 design? Well, that's totally up to you, but they seem to have a very good track record when it comes to predicting designs for the Android devices and Apple devices in the past. Now, what does this say about the iPhone 11 design? Well, of course, we should be seeing that kind of camera array on the back that is square. And yeah, that's the only change that we will be seeing in the iPhone 11. Now, if this is true, if the iPhone is said to be looking like this, I want to know your comments in the comment section down below, kind of your opinion on this design and what you think about it. Leave those comments in the comment section down below. I know I will say that I am not too thrilled just to see those changes. I would love to see more changes coming to the iPhone 11, specifically paired with iOS 13, but that's just my opinion. Hopefully we'll be seeing more later in the fall from Apple, but Ghost Tech has predicted that that will be the final design that we should be seeing later this fall. So guys, that was the Apple news roundup just for this week. That was a lot of news to cover just for 1 week, but we have a lot going on at Apple, and hopefully a lot of these leaks, rumors, and even confirmations come true, and hopefully we'll be seeing these devices coming, many of these devices coming later this fall. If you have any comments, questions, or anything like that, please comment those in the comment section down below. If you like the video, give it a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all of the latest and greatest Apple news, make sure to get subscribed and also hit the bell button to get updates as soon as any of that content is released. So guys, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in some upcoming content. Peace.